Welcome to the CIO video series. My name's Paul Taylor. I'm editor of The Connected Business, and with me today is Alain Benoit of Société Générale Group. I presume, like other organizations, that you're under pressure to reduce the costs of keeping the lights on part, and while boosting the innovation spend. Is that correct?
Everybody, just like the banking industry, is under intense pressure on the cost side for very good reasons. The regulator has asked the banking industry to increase the amount of capital to cover the risk. And now, to run the same business, we require at least twice the amount of capital. It means that we reduced the profitability of banks significantly. Mm-hmm. So we need to be able to master the costs and drive up operational efficiency initiatives. So we need to do that. But at the same time, as I was mentioning, customers have demand. We have this, what I call digital transformation, which is happening. And you need to invest in new tools for the customers. At the same time, you want the production to be as efficient as possible. You don't want, processes to be broken. Something started on the mobile for the client being broken and processed manually. So you need to be able to work on both sides, operational efficiency on one side, and be present on the innovation side. So that's the main challenge for information technology today in banks. And it's a very difficult one.
You've mentioned mobility, and I would imagine that your customers want to interact with the bank and its services increasingly on mobile devices.
Yes, absolutely. This has been a tremendous trend. I can give you an example with our own bank. Just two figures. In 2007, 2008, we had 30% of our contacts on the retail bank in France were done through internet, 30%. Today, it's 80%. 80% of the contacts managed through internet. 2010, we had 0% of internet contacts done through the mobile. Today, we crossed the limit. Through the mobile, we run more than half of the contacts done through internet. You see, the acceleration is just tremendous. So the usage are changing. People have new demands. It will have a tremendous impact on the way we manage our branches.
Are there any other big IT trends that are having a transformational effect on the bank itself?
Digital transformation is a combination of various technologies. So for me, that's the mobile banking on one side, but it's also social networks. And social networks enable clients to basically influence, they get themselves expressed, they are contributors. But it can be used also to co-construct solutions. You also have the big data. So big data is one way to understand better the behavior of the customers, what their expectations are. And really, it's going to change the way the clients of the banks are segmented. We have, until now, very crude ways of managing segments of clients. Tomorrow, you'll have to combine that with the usage they make of the various channels, the appetite for technology solutions, what they like best. So it's a very new way of addressing the customer needs. He needs more personalized offers, more personalized services, and we'll have to use big data for this. And the last tendency is the cloud itself. The cloud is one way to help the IT focus on its core priorities and maybe delegate to cloud partners other functions. But we have to take that into account because it's used by our clients, which can be corporates. So maybe in a way we help them or integrate with them, it could be an interesting avenue to pursue in terms of services for these corporate clients.
Alain, thank you very much indeed for spending time with us.
You're welcome.